Morning, everybody. Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments on this middle of the week, Wednesday, March 21st. Anyway, we held the break from Monday in yesterday's trade and in the overnight session. We're even trying to get a little bit of a bounce going in the beans and in the meal. The overnight trade is pretty much unchanged for the corn and in the wheat, pretty much unchanged in the soybean oil, up around 2 to 3 cents in the beans and up around $2 in the soybean meal. On that break that we saw on Monday, we kind of still wanted to allude to that, to more technical than maybe fundamental news at this time. We also were commenting that we really didn't see much in the way of open interest coming on down when we thought that the spec trade on the commitment of treasury reports, which was validated, that we had sizable net long positions in the corn, beans, and in the meal. Well, with yesterday's trade stabilizing, we did see some larger takeoff of the open interests in those three. Corn was down almost 18,000 contracts, and the beans and the meal were down almost 7,000 contracts. But that was kind of counter versus what the player sheet said. They said that the specs were net long, were net buyers in both the beans and the meal in yesterday's trade. So a little bit of confrontation there. Yesterday was the cutoff day for the next commitment of treasury report this coming Friday. We still have them sizable net longs estimated in the corn, beans, and in the meal to the tune of around 915,000 corn, 975,000 beans, and around 100,000 lots of soybean meal. Still a small net short in the soybean oil of around 18,000, and somewhat of a modest net short in the soft red winter wheat of 310,000 contracts. And we'll see if they didn't liquidate some of their net long positions in the Kansas City wheat with the break that we've been on. Still, not much in the way of overnight news. We're still kind of monitoring the weather forecasts in Argentina and here in the U.S. Both are forecasted to get some type of rain amounts coming into them. Once again, coverage and amounts. We're also still watching tariff news and if there's going to be any change in the biofuel policies going forward. Those are under discussion. And then also, if the snowstorm doesn't shut down offices, we'll get our weekly ethanol numbers coming on out today and weekly export sales tomorrow. So like I say, not much in the way of news stabilizing the market. We're at the halfway point for the corn, beans, and meal, stabilizing at this point in time. If we get any type of recovery, we're underneath our pivotal price areas for all the markets. I like to think that the recoveries would be limited to those areas that we post. So anyway, once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.